talking predominantly to colleagues in the provider world, I've been quite impressed actually by the resilience of leaders across systems in the last year or so, not just in respect to how they have been seeking to respond to the pandemic and everything that's needed to be done for their population, but for many, they've been dealing with that while also trying to understand what the legislative changes are that are coming to the structure of the NHS. And really importantly, what does that mean for me? You know, where do I sit in this new world that's evolving and changing, with some quite significant changes in accountable officers around the country for ICSs, and subsequently lots of change in the exec leaderships that exist, and varying degrees of maturity that also exists now across the country. And I think looking forward, that will be something that we need to pay attention to, because there are lots of new people in different systems, as well as established figures within senior leadership positions of given systems. And coming back to those earlier points, we need to give them the time to build the relationships that create the trust and the confidence to make the change that's needed over the next period. So I would just put a little bit of a personal shout out actually to many of the ICS leaders who have done an incredible job of contending with a huge amount of personal uncertainty while also doing the right thing for their communities and their populations, but also put into the mix a bit of a plea that says some of this stuff is really, really new. Some of these relationships are really, really new. And the kind of things we're going to ask of those leaders over the next year are the kind of things that you would really want a much more established and deep relationship built up over a longer period. And that's something we'll all have to work on together.